Hello everyone.
Hi, Chetan.
So how are you all?
Good. Thank you.
So I see Poonam is there, Mathan, Sunil. So let's wait for 2 minutes so that everyone else can also join. Then we'll start our project today, like how an agile team works. How then we also would become agile team and do some collaborative activity today. So when as we are meeting for the first time today. So let's wait for everyone else to join. So I hope by now you might have completed your office by now, or it's still in progress for few people.
Chetan, just winding up for me in like 5 minutes. Yeah.
Okay, okay,
But I'm connected here as well.
cool. No, actually, first session I always keep that if suppose we all are a part of agile team, how we'll start our project. So for that I would need everyone. So let's wait for 2 minutes and then we'll start. So by the way, how many of you are in Bangalore as of now? No one. Hyderabad? Okay. And Martin, where are you currently? Mathan, I believe you are on mute as of now.
Yes, I am from Tanjavur in Tamil Nadu.
Okay, okay. And Sunil, where are you currently?
I'm in Mumbai.
Okay. And Jyoti, where are you currently?
Hi, Chetan. Hi, everyone. I am in Hyderabad right now. I think I spoke with you, Chetan, a week back, a few days back.
Okay. I might have forgotten, guys. So you'll have to introduce yourself. So I'm sorry for that, actually. So as of now, I see 3 people are there from Hyderabad. Nice. So we'll wait for 2 more minutes so that if anyone else is also joining, they might join and then we'll start. So by then I'll give you a little work to do. So all of you can make a note of 3 things as of now. First is your name, your current experience, where you are located, what's the temperature over there, and also one line about yourself and your family. Yeah, so just an introduction thing that you guys can talk about. So you can make a note of it and then we'll start. And also we'll play a very interesting icebreaker game today with each other post the introduction. Okay. So this is how actually, if suppose you all join as scrum masters, project managers, agile coaches. So this is basically how will you have the first session with the team. You can't go there and directly say, okay, chalo bhai, start working, do this, do that. No. So for sure, you need to have that icebreaker activity, some kind of collaborative session with everyone when you are meeting them for the first time. So we are basically thinking that we all are meeting for the first time, setting up an agile team. So how we will do that. Okay. So is each one of you added to the WhatsApp group? Anyone who has not been added to the WhatsApp group yet?
I have added.
Yeah, I'm not there on the WhatsApp group.
Okay, okay. So I will actually type in my number over here. So you guys can ping me. I'll get you added over there.
Okay.
Yeah, so this is my personal number. Okay, and yeah, one more thing to be included in your introduction would be, are you currently working or not? Okay, so as of now, I see 6 people are already there. So maybe alphabetically we can start. And one best part about this activity that you guys are doing is, like, everyone has to pay attention to what the other person is saying, because we can ask some questions also related to that what did this person say about himself, or what was his total experience. Okay, so basically, whom we'll start with, let's check me alphabetically. So I see Jyoti, you are the first one because everyone is. No, I see Poonam has also G mentioned in his name. So maybe Poonam, you can continue and
Yeah.
talk about yourself a bit.
Yeah. So my name is Punnam Chandar. Okay. And I am from Hyderabad. My total experience is 12 years. And the current temperature in Hyderabad is around 40 degrees, close to 40 degrees. Okay. So I am married and I have 2 kids. Okay. 2 daughters. And I'm not working as of now. I have been laid off on March 31st from my current organization.
Okay, okay. I remember talking to you.
Yeah.
So what we'll do is, like in your case, Poonam, let's go ahead with this first week of training. And in
Mhm.
second week itself, we'll focus on resume creation for you.
Sure.
Okay. So you don't
Absolutely.
need to worry at all. Touchwood, by God's grace, everyone will get a job, not a problem in that aspect. But yeah, one thing that you'll realize with me in this journey is that I am a very chaotic kind of a teacher. I'll keep making your life difficult till the time you don't come back studied.
Okay.
Yeah. So for sure, revision is a must, and that would be the game changer that would separate you from the rest of the audience. Okay. So welcome to the webinar. And
Thank you.
Poonam, by then, when we are moving to the others, one other activity for you would be, so an interesting activity or an icebreaker session that always a good Scrum Master does when he meets for the team for the first time is that we'll play a game
Right.
that is 2 truths and 1 lie. What is the name of the game? Guys, everyone has to remember this because you will also have to replicate the same once you get into this role. The name of this game is 2 truths and 1 lie. And the truth shouldn't be like, I love to travel. Yeah, I am a scrum master, nothing like that. Something fancy about yourself. Okay, so that
Mhm.
everyone gets to know you as a person, not as a professional. Like we all are getting together, knowing each other because we have to be there or jelofy each other for 2 months. Okay, so let's make this journey an interesting one. So you have to mention 2 truths and 1 lie, and once the introduction ends for everyone, then we will move on to play this game. Okay. And anyone who's not interested or who's saying कि नहीं भाई पहले दिन से we need to just study, so we can do that as well. I don't have any issues, but my way of teaching is like this only, to build a collaborative relationship within the team. Because what does agile says, like I see a few experienced folks as well, and you all might have worked in waterfall as well. And when you move from waterfall to agile, the first thing that you always say is कि यार वो पावर, वो डोमिनेंस नहीं है यहाँ पर. वाई? बिकॉज एजाइल सेज it's a team level activities that you are doing. We are collaborating together, and we are building a relationship based on the scrum values, which is focus, openness, courage, commitment, respect for each other. So वो जो project management वाला part था, that is not there. We are into a modern world. We are focused on our team. So most important part is to know your team, and not only professionally, personally as well. Okay. So Poonam, welcome to the session. Moving on to the next person, maybe Jyoti, you can introduce yourself, talk about where you are, what's the temperature, family, and all these things, so that we can also get to learn where you are.
Sure. Hi everyone. I'm Jyoti, and I was in Noida until start of this month, and I recently moved to Hyderabad. Noida temperature was too high now, so since it is in Hyderabad, so it is the same temperature as Poonam said. And regarding me, I have around 16 years of experience. I worked as a test manager. I also worked as a scrum master, both as agile scrum master, also as in safe scrum master as well. I have recently, in last year of October, I resigned my earlier job. Only option thinking that I need to move to Hyderabad. Hence, I think now you remember, right, Chetan? So,
Now I
so
remember, I believe 2 days back only we talked, 2 or 3
just
days
2 days
back.
back. Correct,
Yeah.
And the old reason why we're actually aligned to this course is to get interview calls. That's the main
No, for
motive
sure
of.
you will be getting more and more interview calls. So the best part, मतलब for sure you might say कि अरे यार ये बंदा कैसा है, but to be very honest guys, whoever is immediate joiner or you don't have jobs, trust me on this, you will get the jobs the fastest. ठीक है? Today only one of my candidates, Pooja, she like pinged me around 6 itself. She got a job with Emphasis and she has gotten a package close to 20 lakhs. And that she was a part of our 12th 12th January batch. So imagine it's not only मतलब 3 months भी नहीं हुआ है and she got a job. So you just need to have patience and yeah, another thing, keep revising. So you'll get jobs, guys. You don't need to worry about that. Okay.
And also just to say, I already done this exercise with my team
Oh, very nice.
while running my.
Okay. So please bear with us today so that everyone else can also
No,
learn
it's
something
all
new.
learning. It's learning for everyone, so nothing like that. So yeah, that's all about myself. Thank you.
Okay, guys. So moving on to the next person, alphabetically, maybe we can move on to Mathan. Maybe you can tell about yourself, family, and all.
Yes, hello everyone. My name is Madan Raj. I have 9 years of experience in telecom industry. I am from Tanjavur in Tamil Nadu.
I
The
talked to
current
you today
temperature,
itself, na?
yeah, today morning.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So current temperature in Tanjavur is 30 degree. In the daytime, it goes up to 40 degrees Celsius. My family consists of my parents and myself. Currently, I am not working. I am trying to transition into Scrum Master role from my experience of telecom engineer. Looking forward to have a great time with all of you. Thank you.
Welcome, Mathan. So, as you all know, it's getting hotter day by day. Even Bangalore is very hot this time. So maybe we'll move on to the next person. So everyone is named from S only. So guys, please take lead. Be the Scrum Master. Okay. So please go further.
Okay.
May I?
Start then.
Okay.
Okay. Hi, Sunil here. I am from Mumbai. Okay, and the temperature here is like very hot, around 32 degrees Celsius. Yeah. So, and I'm currently I have total 20 years of experience into quality assurance and quality control. Currently, I'm working with IDFC First Bank, and I'm looking out for a job. So that is the reason I joined this so that I can brush up and then start applying for interview and move on.
And what about your family, Sunil?
So my family consists of my wife and daughter. My daughter just completed her 10th standard. So boards are over. It feels like even our boards are over now. So we are like little relaxed. Wife is a homemaker.
Okay, very good. But I would say tell your wife, actually, she is the best Scrum Master that one could ever have. Because I feel homemakers are the best Scrum Masters.
Right.
Because they don't even go to office and still they manage all the day-to-day activities.
Right. We don't
So
report to
when
them, still we
yeah,
indirectly report to them. Yeah.
correct. So matlab, in my sessions, normally I tell this thing every time that I feel personally housewives are the best Scrum Masters because without even knowing Scrum, they are managing the task and getting the task done by us as well as the kids and all as well. So homemakers are the best scrum masters.
Right. And even if the kids are not doing anything, then they assign it to us so that we get it done from them.
Correct. So
Totally
this
agree.
is how you should start building up your mind. Because see, with me, you'll always see that I always keep talking about agile and how real life world could be related to agile. So if you modify your minds for like 2 months in this manner, so all of you would be doing real life agile in companies itself.
Right.
So welcome, Sunil. And moving on to the next person now. Maybe Shruta, you can continue.
Sure. Hi. So I'm Shruta Kirti. I'm from Andhra Pradesh. So I keep moving to my hometown, Vijayawada and Hyderabad. My last job was into Intuit. It's based out of Bangalore, but then I was working from home. And I have 9 years of experience into HR. And now I'm looking for a career transition. That's the reason I'm here. So I just wanted to understand how this role works out and want to get some good domain knowledge and then restart my career as well. So currently I'm not working and I'm immediately available. And coming to my family, my dad, we have a family business over here. My mother is a homemaker. My elder sister, she's a fashion designer, and I have a younger brother who's into family business.
So Shruta, you were working for Intuit.
Yeah, I was working
this
for
Bangalore office, EcoWorld.
Correct. Yeah.
Okay. So any particular reason that you left the job, or it was like some other
So
situation
it
that
was a
happened?
contract job. They promised me that they'll be doing it permanent within a year, but that didn't happen after 2 years as well. So I thought now this is the time to a career switch because I couldn't see much growth as per the career ladder as well. So I just thought it's time for a change. And I had some health issues as well. So I thought I'll take a break, sort out my health, and now I'm back again.
So guys, whoever has joined the session today, please start morning walks so that no health issues are there for each one of you. Just kidding, guys. Yeah. Means, yeah, for sure, I feel that personally everyone should do some kind of morning walks or exercises just to keep you all fit. So welcome to the session, Shruta, and
Thank
start
you.
preparing those 3 points that you would be talking about, the 2 truths and 1 lie. So we'll be discussing it with everyone. And it
I'm
shouldn't be.
sorry, I joined a little late because I couldn't find the link. What is this all about? Can you?
So Jyoti, please tell Shruta what needs to be done.
Sure, I think what's her name? Sorry, Shruta, right? Yeah.
You can
Kirti.
call me Kirti. Yeah.
Yeah.
Kirti, sorry यार, मतलब first day है ना, तो I don't know कि what to
No,
call.
that's okay. Kirti is preferable.
Okay. Yeah. So Kirti, you need to mention about yourself about 2 truths and then 1 lie. It's
Okay.
like, and then people should guess.
Oh,
It can be, what is
okay.
it
What
you
is
are
the
saying?
truth and what is the lie? Okay. Sure.
Okay, so all those who are feeling it's a waste of time, later in your careers you will realize that this was not a waste of time. Much you've learned from this session. And also, other than this game, 2 truths and 1 lie, means when I was a scrum master like 6-7 years back, so what I used to do was I used to create a fun quiz as well, like a Mentimeter or a Kahoot quiz. I don't know how many of you have heard about it. So what I used to do was I used to combine certain questions of some food or drinks along with few questions of agile. So I hope if anyone has seen this KBC, Kaun Banega Karodpati. So there that fastest fingers first happen, na, where whoever answers the fastest gets the maximum number of points. So one thing in my career that I have learned, and also I keep sharing it with everyone, is that whatever the experience level of the person is, when he is involved in a competitive fun game, everyone loves to win over there. So you also, once you are as a scrum master or a project manager, once you have to interact with business owners, stakeholders, product owners, that time utilize these kind of fun sessions in order to build a good bond with them. Yeah, please go ahead, Sunita.
Hi, this is Sunita. I'm from Bangalore. Currently, I'm working with Hewlett Packard Enterprise. I do have total 18 years of experience. I am looking for a career switch as a technical project manager, program manager. So in between, actually, I have tried for that role and I got into that, but due to the timings, which are not suitable with my family life, so I had to again move back to a technical role. So actually, right now I am here. I joined this session to fill the gaps of agile process because wherever I worked, we partially followed agile process. It was I don't feel it's complete proper agile process. So I want to fill the gaps. Fill the gaps and understand the process, clear process of the program life cycle. Yeah, and that is my intent. And about my family, my husband is also working with HP, but he is with HP Inc. And then I have two daughters. One is going to fifth, and one is going to third standard. Yeah.
Okay. Welcome to the session, Sunita. And I remember talking to you, I think day before yesterday, I also told you to inquire about that AI course from your friend.
Yes. Actually, that is data science and AI. Just it's a regular course only. But what they felt is like it is because booming up, and most of the projects require AI and data science integration. Actually, just another add-on is currently I am with business analytics team since last 10 years.
Okay.
So mostly I am into data analytics programs and business analytics, wherever we create platforms for the analytics related projects.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Welcome to the session.
Thank you.
And Sunita, maybe you can continue. So we have Sunita 1 and Sunita 2.
Yeah, Sunita T. You can remember me as a Sunita T.
Sure. So please go ahead, Sunita.
Hi, this is Sunita. I have 13 plus years of experience, IT experience, and I'm from past 8 years. I'm working in agile process as a developer. I'm into UI development from management side. So about my family, I was in Bangalore from 2011 as it was COVID and work from home. I was working for Nest Technologies. So Mangla. So I was doing work from home. So right now I want to switch to Scrum Master role, and I want to move back to my parents so that I can take care of them. Thank you.
Okay. So as everyone has given introduction, I have typed in my number over here as well. So guys, one small request would be, I know for sure I have talked to everyone, but whatever your last drawn salary was, the fixed package, please text me on WhatsApp. Okay. So I basically create a register kind of a thing. So I'll update over there. So I have pinged my number. Everyone can do that. Okay. So this was the introduction for sure. And now let's get back to our fun element game more than the introduction, because when you will join the team, firstly, introducing everyone, combining some kind of personal attributes to it, and then bringing ahead someone with a fun game that is two truths and one lie. So who would like to start?
I can go.
Okay. So Jyoti, maybe alphabetically we can start this as well. So please go ahead. Poonam, I hope you are prepared now with the 3 points that we all have to guess. What are the two truths and what is the one lie?
I did not prepare, but I'll give it a try. Okay.
No, you can for sure take some time. We'll go ahead with Jyoti. You can
Okay.
by then prepare and then we'll take you at the last.
Okay.
But are you completing some kind of task? You were writing something or what?
Yeah, I've written your number here.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Jyoti, please go ahead.
You're on mute.
Yeah, two truths, one lie. In that, I'll say I usually do a lot of gardening, and I also do good cooking of most of the recipes, which I see and I'm interested in do that. and I also love to play games. So you can guess
Any particular games, Jyoti, that you would like to mention for us?
any game.
So guys, you have to guess what could be correct, what could be wrong.
The last one is correct, I think, games.
Games is a lie. That is what I felt because she
Sunita
did
is
not.
full confident.
Yeah,
She
because
didn't.
she did not mention the game name. She said any game. Generally, when you are interested to play games, you will be very specific. When
So
she said
guys,
any game.
now you are seeing the business analytics experience coming into picture. The analysis done and immediately given answer. So others, Sunil, Shruta, what are your thoughts, guys? You have to guess. You have to learn these facts about each other.
Even I feel the game thing is a lie.
What about you, Mathan? What do you think?
I think the gardening one is the right.
Is a lie. But even I personally feel कि ये games wala was a lie. Okay,
Yeah,
so
me too.
Jyoti, maybe Sunil, what are your thoughts on it?
Yes, same. I think the game thing is a lie.
भाई ज्योति सबने पकड़ लिया है आपका lie मुझे लग रहा है.
पकड़ लिया, correct.
So guys, we all need to remember she's a very good cook. Whenever she gets selected, we'll go to her place and have a good party.
Definitely.
Sure. Okay, so we will move on to the next person. Maybe Mathan, what about you? You have to tell some interesting facts about you.
Yes, I'm a certified yoga teacher.
Oh, wow.
I hold a black belt in karate. I have read more than 1,000 books in my lifetime so far.
Very, very different kind of truths and lies. I am not able to guess, guys. This is very confusing.
The black belt thing, I think it's a lie.
Maybe yoga teacher wala could also be a lie, na? Poonam, what do you think?
1,000 books, 1,000 books in the school books.
भाई आपने school books भी consider कर लिया है क्या?
No.
अच्छा, one thing that I didn't ask
Outside education.
So guys, anyone who is not aware of Hindi at all, because midway I sometimes use Hindi a little bit. So anyone who is not comfortable in Hindi, please remind me immediately कि Chetan, no, come back to English. Okay, so please, anyone who doesn't understand Hindi at all. Okay. No, in one of my batches, this happened. So there was this one person who told me कि Chetan, feedback was being taken from him. He told everything is really good, but sometimes midway he uses some Hindi words and I get confused. So from then I always ask this thing to whoever I am taking the batch कि भाई, if suppose I use Hindi, immediately tell me, raise your hand, something like that. I'll switch back to English. Okay. Okay. So guys, coming back to Mathan. So Mathan, I also feel कि black belt could be a lie, maybe. Shruta, what do you think? Kirti,
I
sorry.
feel books is a lie because 1,000 books. I feel it's little.
Mathan, they are underestimating you, bro. What is this?
No, I'm so sorry. I may be wrong, but so much.
So Mathan, what are your thoughts? Please
Reading
reveal the
one book
truth.
makes me sleepy, so I don't know.
I have been
I
trying
should
to
say that's a
read.
blessing.
I've been trying
it's
to
a
read
truth.
one book from 1 year, but I'm not able to complete it.
So Mathan,
1,000
please
books.
tell the truth and the lie.
Okay. The lie is the black belt.
Oh wow! Finally,
Oh.
I guessed it correctly.
Then I should say you're really blessed.
For not having a black belt.
But have you literally studied 1,000 books?
Yes.
So how do you like get this? Is this your hobby from childhood or how is it?
Not from childhood, maybe from the just after the 12th grade was over. I had a lot of time and started reading from a lending library which we have nearby. So I
Oh.
started reading fiction and slowly I was able to pick up speed. If you had read Harry Potter, the last volume is extremely big. So
Yeah, I have read only
actually
5
my
books of
friend,
Harry Potter.
yeah, the
Didn't
last
go
one is
through 6th and 7th. Yeah.
So my friend bought that copy in college. So he told he is going to start reading in the morning. So I took it around 4 p.m. and finished it by 11 p.m. and gave the book back to him.
Wow, very nice. So impressive, guys. Everyone must remember कि when it comes to notes, maybe Mathan would be leading the charts. Okay, so maybe we will move on to the next person. Sunita or Kirti, any one of you could go.
Okay, I mean, it's said right now, so I'm not much prepared. Whatever came into my mind, I'm just talking.
No, so you
Okay,
can take 2 minutes. We'll come back to you later, but we want good points to discuss so that we
Okay.
can personally know everyone. Yeah,
Sure.
Sunita, maybe if you prepared now. Sunita T.
Yeah, sure. Actually, I forget myself when I am working, so I will be very much involved. And I love to cook, and I love pets.
So guys, I feel third one could be false.
Even I feel the same.
Because when Sunita told the first 2 points, he was full confident, like I forget my work and all those things. So I felt that third one could be false. So others guys, maybe this is my business analytics, Sunita, that I am doing. I could be wrong as well.
Yeah, actually, you are trainer as well, so you read so many people's mind, right? You are absolutely right. I am scared of pets. Actually, I don't like to.
Okay, so guys, remember another good cook in our batch. Okay, so maybe
To
we'll
be
move.
noted, I love to cook. Actually, I did not say that I'm good at cooking. Okay, I love to cook.
And you stay in Bangalore, na?
Yeah.
Best part about me. Okay. So
Nice,
maybe
definitely. Yeah.
so maybe we'll move on to the next person. Sunita, maybe now you can go further. Tell us about your truths and lies. Or you need some more quick time to discuss or think.
I need some time.
Okay, so Sunil, I feel you are well prepared. Please go ahead.
No, I am not prepared. Okay. I'm into a lot of marathon running. Okay. And then I like to cook, and I can speak almost 7 to 8 languages.
Sorry, third one I didn't understand. Can speak?
7 to 8 languages.
Oh, okay.
The third one is the language.
I assume second one is like I like to cook because he was giving pauses when he was telling that.
What was he giving? Pauses. Okay.
Actually, yeah.
I paused even for the first one.
No, but actually, generally, marathon, until unless they are into that, people don't remember that and don't tell. That is my analysis.
But these
That's
days,
it.
I feel people are very enthusiastic about
Yeah,
marathons.
right. That
Even
is
my
true.
company, Novo Nordisk, is like sponsoring so many marathons. And by the way, guys, like most of you would have seen my LinkedIn profile. It's mentioned over there. I work for HCL, but that was like old. But now recently, I have moved to a new company called Novo Nordisk. So it's a pharma-based company,
Okay.
and we basically sponsor lots and lots of marathons. So Sunil, I am with you on marathon part. Maybe the others could be false, I feel. So now you only have to tell us what is true and what is
I
false.
think the language is wrong because he said 7, 8. If someone knows a lot of times, he will say either 7 or 8. He's saying 7 to 8. So I think that.
Okay, Sunil. So now too many guesses. You only have to tell us what is correct and what is wrong.
So the first one, marathon thing, is correct. Okay. And the last one, where I speak 7 to 8 languages, is also correct.
Then you are not a good cook.
I'm not, and don't cook at all.
So I'm canceling my Mumbai trip for sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, once you
I'm
get
good. I'm good at
selected.
hosting parties, but I don't cook. Yeah.
I was about to say the same thing. You are good at hosting parties, so please.
That comes
with the-
naturally to people in Mumbai.
Correct. Okay. So maybe we'll move on to the next person. Poonam, I hope you are prepared now.
Yeah.
Please go ahead. Tell me.
I'm very good at cooking. Okay. Next one is I'm a very good dancer. I love jogging.
Jogging. Okay, guys, tell. I
Jogging is
feel
the
No, I feel he bluffed us in the last one by taking a pause.
Dancing is a lie. That
Dancing.
is my guess.
But Sunita, how such a confident guess you are taking it dance is a lie? Matlab, Poonam doesn't look like a dancer or what?
No, generally people who dances and all, they don't feel shy. So generally they are like outgoing, that kind of people.
But you
So
felt Poonam to be like introvert or what?
no, actually he is
Maybe he can dance after 2 pegs. Yeah.
Definitely.
yeah, that might be possible. Not sure actually, but I felt so.
Okay. So, Poonam, maybe you can reveal the truth and lies for us.
That's correct. I'm not a great dancer.
But you are a good cook.
Yeah, I do cooking very well.
यार हमारे बैच में बहुत सारे कुक हैं. सुनील, चलना है सबके घर एक एक करके. Okay. So guys, moving on to who's left now? Sunita, you are the only one left. And I
I
believe
can also
Kirti is
talk.
also.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kirti, please go ahead.
Okay. So I love dance and I also worked as an aerobics trainer.
देखो यार, सब लोग
Uh,
अगर डांस और ये कहोगे तो फिर हमें एक डांस क्लास करवानी पड़ेगी सबके साथ, ठीक है? तो हमें कुछ नया सोचना पड़ेगा. Yeah, please go ahead, Kirti.
I'm a traveler. I love to travel alone. And I'm an early bird. I love to start my day early.
She gave 4 statements.
No, 3.
Three.
So I
चलो
said I'm a dancer and an aerobics trainer.
Okay.
I'm a traveler and I love to travel alone. The third one is I'm an early bird. I love to start my day very early.
ये मैं मानता हूँ false होगा.
Third one is false actually. That's what I even
Seems
ये
like
तो
he
मुझे
just
ऐसा लगता है कि ये सिर्फ मेरे लिए ट्रू है कि आई एम एन अर्ली बर्ड. मैं लिटरली 6-7 पे उठ जाता हूँ और आई स्टार्ट माय डे प्रिटी अर्ली. बट बाकी लोगों का मैं यकीन नहीं कर पाता हूँ कि और भी लोग हैं ऐसे. तो आई फील कि दैट वन इज फॉल्स, कीर्ति. बट अदर्स, लेट अदर्स आल्सो गेस.
No, I think that one is false. She looks like she's just woke up for this trip.
That was very subtle actually.
Okay, I agree. I'm lazy, but I'm not that lazy.
Okay, so maybe Sunita, you didn't take your confident guess over here. We missed that part.
Told actually third
No,
one is I
she
told
was
in the
the
beginning
first one
itself.
who told it.
Okay,
And
okay.
that is the fact.
And
I'm not an early
Jyoti,
bird.
share some thoughts
I think
on the
the
laziness.
same. I
देख
think
लो
the
कीर्ति,
same.
everyone is full confident that you are lazy.
Face value.
No, generally in the
I
IT
shouldn't have
industry,
told that.
people don't like to get up early. That's
Get up
what
early.
right. Until unless there is a forcible situation like we need to send kids to school. Otherwise
No
it
one would
is.
like to wake up early.
Oh, I feel bad. I took that point here. I shouldn't have.
She's in HR, right?
Yeah, I'm
हाँ.
an
Yeah.
HR.
That is the reason I guessed. She was lazy.
This is very, what you call,
Sorry
personalized
for the
comment
joke.
on HR. So by the way,
Well,
what were
Don't
your
take it personally.
even
No, no,
before
it's just
joining as
fun.
a HR, I'm lazy. So that's okay.
So this is the correct statement, na, that we've guessed.
Yeah, correct.
Perfect, guys. Perfect guess. And by the way, you mentioned you are a very good dancer and something
Yeah, I
you
worked
added
as an
to.
aerobics trainer also.
Okay, okay. So you were like joining cult or somewhere, or where you were doing this aerobics training?
So right now I'm in cult, but before that also I've been working as a trainer in one of the studios. So
Okay,
that's
very
out of
nice.
passion. So morning for 1 hour I take up the session and then I go back to office.
Okay, okay, okay.
That
Then
is
go.
an alternative career for you, Kirti. Amazing,
Yeah.
actually.
See, that's like a stress buster for me. Like I feel very stress relieved and very active whenever I take up.
True.
No, even
That
my wife, she actually goes to cult. She's like full fitness freak. She loves to dance over there. She's anyways a good dancer. So yeah, I can relate to these activities. These days, people are very fitness freaks, I feel. At least in Bangalore, I can say that people are in that cult zone.
Oh, even in Hyderabad.
Okay, okay, cool. So who's left now? Sunita? Sunita K.
Yeah.
Please go ahead. Tell something interesting about yourself.
I love listening music. I go for daily walk and I love cooking.
देखो एक और cook between us.
Music.
Daily walk.
Daily work.
Yeah.
Daily
walk.
work.
Daily
देख रहे हो
walk.
सुनीता, आपको भी लेजी बताया जा रहा है. लेजी वॉक, वो डेली वॉक को कहा जा रहा है इट्स अ लाई.
नहीं, मैं सुबह उठ जाती हूँ पर वॉक के लिए नहीं जाती हूँ.
Okay, so what's the false statement over here? Walk?
And she
Daily
cannot,
walk, yes.
yeah, daily work. Because she told she is busy and then she wanted to move to her parents. You can understand, actually, she don't get that much time to walk.
You know, this much attention I need to build up in my life that I remember each and every detail. Okay, guys. So I hope everyone enjoyed this part, and it's the most integral part I feel, other than learning Agile as well. So for sure, now with knowing each other, I would like everyone to remember at least the names of everyone. And personally, I won't say go ahead and connect with everyone, but yeah, as a group, we should be open to each other. And why I am talking about the Agile team being opening to each other? Any thoughts on this? Any values that come into picture which make sure ki bhai openness is one of the most important qualities over here?
Transparency.
Transparency could be one, but we are talking as of now about values. Transparency is a pillar. Okay, so these are two different things. So what could be a reason that I did this kind of activity with everyone? Why? Just to make sure what quality is being or what value is being followed in respect to Agile.
Sharing thoughts.
So see, openness, correct. So guys, see, you might have observed in your personal life as well as professional lives as well, that when are we able to perform at the best level? When is that situation? When you are comfortable around your people, your manager. Okay? So that thing should come from like a top to bottom approach, that your manager should be very open with you, that you can go ahead, talk to them. So one of the most important qualities that in Scrum or Agile that we follow is openness. So that's why, to build a culture of open communication, we have done this activity to lighten the atmosphere. Okay. So now, as I can see most of you have done CSM, many of you have little bit idea about ceremonies and all as well. So anyone who can tell me what all are the ceremonies involved in Scrum or in Agile?
Sprint planning.
Okay.
Daily
Anyone
Scrum.
else? One. Everyone can talk about one.
Yeah, sprint planning, sprint review.
Sprint retrospective.
Retrospective.
ये देखो, ये कीर्ति ने एकदम HR वाली बात करी, सीधी retrospective.
Because first you all already told by other people, so
No,
I thought
I'm just kidding, guys. Just मतलब ऐसे I keep sharing things to like make the atmosphere light. So yeah,
No,
for
that's
sure.
okay.
So all these things are there for sure. Daily stand-ups are there, retrospective, review, planning. But other than that, also we have one very important meeting. You can't call it a ceremony, but
Daily
that's
Scrum,
a
is it?
no. Daily Scrum is a part of the ceremony. Sunita, what you were raising your hand?
Backlog refinement.
Correct. So backlog refinement is one of the major meetings that happens, and it's a game changer. And why is it a game changer in terms of Scrum and Agile?
Introducing new backlog stories or making changes to it. So what is the impact of the new story or change on the existing project?
तो guys, अब मैं आपसे क्वेश्चन पूछता हूँ. तो देखो, suppose everyone knows who's a business owner or who is a stakeholder. Who are the people who are called business owners?
Clients.
Clients, those who give
Clients
the
तो
The
होते हैं,
requirement.
लेकिन
sponsor of the project.
sponsor से ज़्यादा business owners are the people with the vision of the product. Correct? So they are basically the people who prepare the product roadmap. Okay? So who will prepare the product roadmap? The business owners or the stakeholders. But what exactly happens that if suppose a product roadmap is being shared with us, what is being shared with us? Product roadmap is being shared with us. Means us means we all are Scrum Masters. So do you think it could be a product roadmap related to insurance related fields? It could be related to pharma related fields. Different domains could be involved in over there. But a Scrum Master is the person who is not aware about all the domains. Plus, business owner is a person who is handling at least 6 to 8 teams, 10 teams are coordinating with him that what we need to further build upon. So for sure, he cannot be there with your team. Or many of you might have heard about a term or a document called business requirement document. Like now we keep talking about these product roadmaps and all these things, but earlier what used to happen was a business requirement document was to be created by the business owners, and that used to be given to a person who will be working closely with our team. And who is that person who is creating or basically converting that business requirement documents into understandable form that could be worked upon both by the developers and testers?
Product
owner.
Product owner. So now who comes into picture? Product owner. And what does the product owner do? He is basically constantly or like twice in a week, he is interacting with the business owners to understand the vision of the product. And on the basis of that, he basically creates epics. What is epic? Anyone who would like to tell me?
The bigger story point.
Higher view of any feature.
So epic is basically the biggest chunk of work that could be further broken down into features and from features into user stories. So if suppose you all have to answer in one line, what is a user story? So what could be the correct definition of user story in layman language? Like I don't know Agile, you have to tell me what is a user story and who is creating the user story.
User stories will be added by development team. And it is like a ready to work. Actually it is like a properly all the requirements are gathered about one feature, and then those items are added as user stories.
I think user stories
ये तो
added by product
नहीं
owners,
एक
right?
एक मिनट देखो वो वाला डिस्कशन इट्स अ कंट्रोवर्शियल टॉपिक, वील डिस्कस की हु क्रिएट्स द यूजर स्टोरीज. बट एज ऑफ नाउ मेरा क्वेश्चन ही ये नहीं है. मेरा क्वेश्चन है व्हाट इज अ यूजर स्टोरी?
A workable item, actually, ready
Is
to
it
work.
a task to be done in a day? I mean, in the sprint.
Jyoti, you were saying something?
Yeah, user story is like a requirement goes to the team to get that.
तो देखो मैं आपको इसका एक बहुत इजी चीज बताता हूँ. यूजर स्टोरी इज understandable statement that could be understood by the developers and testers, because those are the people who need to work on it, na? So it should be understood by them. And one line that you always have to speak about is it should have a desired outcome mentioned in it. By what's the use of user story till the time it is not giving any kind of desired outcome? So always user story is something that has desired outcome mentioned in it. And who is supposed to work on that user story? The developers and the testers. So if I say कि the product owner basically prepares the epics. So epics are the largest chunk of work or bigger chunk of work related to the product that could be further broken down into features and then into user stories. And who is doing all these things? Product owner. But Sunita mentioned a very interesting point on the first day itself, that developers are also creating user stories. So we'll park this discussion for a while because it's a long discussion that we'll be covering up in some of our sessions. As of now, let's understand product owner is the one who is creating user stories, ideally, in an ideal scenario. Okay. So product owner ne,
sorry to stop you. So product owner only further breakdown into user stories, is it?
Correct.
So he will involve in the discussion and add the stories.
But you are not wrong, Sunita. Okay, you are not wrong. But as of now, in an ideal world, product owner is the one who creates user stories. Okay, but there are
Actually, I'm coming to that point. So when I worked with Microsoft client, okay, so in 2007 time, so yeah, that's thing is like once the feature document is given to development team and test team, automation team, so both have to come up with their stories and then fill
सुनीता,
the backlog. That's why
मैं
I'm
हूं ना,
asking.
मैं इसीलिए तो कह रहा हूँ आप wrong नहीं हो.
हाँ,
But अभी के लिए what we will keep in mind, product owner is the one creating user stories. I will
okay,
for sure come back to your point in few days. You
okay,
are not wrong, but as of now, let's stick to product owner is creating the epics, features, and user stories. Now,
okay,
one very basic homework for each one of you for today would be to remember the definition of epics, features, and user stories. होमवर्क नोट कर लेना सब लोग. कल हम तभी स्टार्ट करेंगे जब आपका होमवर्क पूरा होगा. एल्स वी वोंट स्टार्ट आवर सेशन. जब तक सबको किड्स की तरह एपिक फीचर और यूजर स्टोरीज की डेफिनेशन नहीं पता होगी, वी वोंट प्रोग्रेस फर्दर. ठीक है. सो प्रोडक्ट रोड मैप, हु गेव अस? द बिजनेस ओनर. We have further broken it down into epics, features, and user stories. And how will we proceed further now? What is the first thing that as a team you get together and you prepare? By for sure there should be like as of now we all met for the first time, correct? We don't have anything in hand as of now. We just can say ki chalo bhai, Jyoti is our product owner, Kirti is the scrum master, and Sunil is the development team. Now everyone actually met for the first time, interacted on all those things done. But to start our work, what is the first thing that as a scrum master you must make sure is there?
Icebreaker.
आइस ब्रेकर तो कर लिया ना हमने. अब हमने टीम को गेट टू नो भी कर लिया. बहुत अच्छे से हमने जान लिया कि कौन अच्छा कुक है, कौन अच्छा जॉगर है, कौन अच्छा क्या करता है. वी नो एवरीथिंग. बट नाउ व्हाट्स द नेक्स्ट स्टेप? अब मैं मतलब स्क्रम मास्टर, प्रोडक्ट ओनर और डेवलपमेंट टीम, अब हम बैठे हुए हैं सब ऐसे हाथ में हाथ डाले कि अब क्या करना है.
We should know the product.
Backlog refinement.
बैकलॉग रिफाइनमेंट तो करेंगे, लेकिन उससे पहले
Definition of
चाहिए क्या?
to
goal,
understand if the
setting
Goal.
up
Goal.
Setting up a
the
goal.
goal.
देखो, सबसे पहले
def,
हमें चाहिए काम करने के लिए बैकलॉग. भाई काम कहाँ से आएगा? तो हमें सबसे पहले प्रोडक्ट ओनर से ये चेक करना होगा इफ ही नोज एजाइल और नॉट. बिकॉज in waterfall this was not the concept that he would be preparing user stories, epics, and features. So first thing as a scrum master, after introduction, after icebreaker, you need to ask the understanding level of agile in your team. So who is the scrum master over here? Kirti. So Kirti would roll out a small survey that what is the level of agile knowledge of people, who knows how much about agile, because then only you will be able to decide na ki bhai, should we start with the ceremonies, or should we start with setting up of the definition of done and all these things, or we should first train people on agile. Now imagine you all are from a waterfall background. Okay, so what's the first step if you are the scrum master? To understand the agile level of people. In terms of people, I include the development team as well as the product owner. So why I am asking ki we should know the level of understanding of product owner? Why not directly progress further? Because yeah, please go ahead.
Because that he is the person, he or she is the person who set the goals for whether it is a product goal or sprint goals, they have to come up with which prioritizing the.
देखो यार, इसका करेक्ट आंसर है because product owner is the person who will be writing user stories for us, and as a scrum master we have to make sure that everyone knows what is the format to write a user story. So does anyone over here knows, is there any format to write a user story or not?
Yes, there is an invest principle.
Bhai, invest principle is a what you call a technique to write a user story. Okay, it's a technique that you can write a user story with it. with what factors you need to keep in mind while preparing a user story. But I am asking, what is the format to write a user story? This thing you should be asking to your product owner. Because if he doesn't know what agile is, if he doesn't know what a user story is, what is the format to write a user story, you will be stuck. भाई if user story नहीं है तो product backlog कहाँ से create होगी? So the first step always when you meet your agile team, done with icebreaker and activity collaboration, the first thing that you should have or ask is basically the agile maturity level. What is the first level? Agile maturity level of your team. With the help of that, you will get a feeling, okay, now my team is at what level? And if suppose they are at a very beginner level, for first 2 weeks, you will have to do some kind of agile training with them as well. And in that, you will cover the different concepts of agile, then how it's further broken down into scrum, how it's broken down into Kanban and safe. So whenever this question gets asked to you in an interview, that if suppose you are given a new team, how will you start the proceedings with the team? So first is to get to know the agile maturity level of your team. And if suppose agile maturity level is not at a good number, then you have to do first 2 weeks of agile training. Post that, you will have to give access to everyone to the tool that is being used. So has anyone ever used Jira or DevOps or Azure DevOps? You might have used in your systems.
I did both. Yeah. Agile
Correct.
Mature.
So first thing would be to understand the agile maturity level, and next would be to give access and all, and also help them understand the tool knowledge. So these would be the first 2 steps whenever you are starting a new team. And when is this new team being started? When you are moving from waterfall to agile, or moving into a completely new setup, or like this we met for the first time. Why I am asking you these questions? So that I can understand at what level of agile you guys are in, so that we can accordingly start our trainings. So as of now, what did you understand? First step was epics, features and user stories product owner ने prepare कर लिया है. अब when he has prepared these epics, features and user stories, where will he keep them? In some kind of safe or in a Almira, or where is he keeping, or where is he preparing that product backlog?
Some tool, Jira or yeah.
Anyone who thoughts who thinks ki nahi, it's not in Jira, somewhere else? So guys, whenever the someone was saying,
Confluence.
नहीं confluence में नहीं होता है. So guys, the first step would be that you ask the product owner if he knows how to prepare the user stories and what is the format to write a user story. So please make a note of it. What is the actual format of writing a user story? It is, as a user, please guys, everyone keep writing, as a user, I want to do something, any kind of activity, so that I can achieve the desired outcome. So जैसे if suppose you are being given an instance, or you have told a product owner to write a user story that he or someone needs to learn driving. So what will be the user story for this? If suppose either of you wants to learn driving, what will be the user story related to this? Very simple, na? As a user,
I
or
want to
as
learn driving
Driving.
so that
so
I
that
can drive a car.
I can play road rash. Simply, you have to say, as a user, I want to do something so that I can achieve the desired outcome. This should be the first step that needs to be asked to the product owner, if he even knows how to write a user story or not. And if not, you have to educate him ki bhai, this is how user stories would be written. Second thing that Mathan mentioned in terms of a product owner, he mentioned invest technique. So I won't say ki invest technique क्या होता है, बट इन्वेस्ट टेक्निक में जो आई होता है दैट स्टैंड्स फॉर इंडिपेंडेंट. It stands for independent. So if suppose a very big chunk of work is to be done, then it is considered as a feature. But in terms of it being considered a user story, it will be further broken down. And that's why it said it should be independent. तो अब फर्स्ट स्टेप क्या हुआ, एपिक्स फीचर्स और यूजर स्टोरीज में आपने ब्रेक कर लिया, टीम का अजाइल मैच्योरिटी इंडेक्स ले लिया. अब लेकिन आपकी टीम का अजाइल मैच्योरिटी इंडेक्स वाज गुड, एवरीवन न्यू अबाउट अजाइल, बेसिक्स सबको पता थे. Then after that, what would be the first step? If anyone has attended my webinar, I talked about definition of done over there. So after these basic analysis with the team, where you have done agile maturity index, talked to the product owner, did some one-on-one connects. ये कीर्ति तो सो जाएगी, इसको इतनी नींद आ रही है आज.
No, I'm fine.
तो उसके बाद आपने क्या करना है, नेक्स्ट स्टेप. What is the next step, Kirti, that I told just now?
You were talking about definition of done.
Definition of done. तो definition of done क्या होता है? Anyone?
Acceptance criteria for any user story.
देखो सुनीता, ये तो बोलना मत कभी भी अगली बार से कि
Why?
एक्सेप्टेंस क्राइटेरिया होता है, क्योंकि फिर क्या फायदा मेरा वेबिनार अटेंड करने का अगर डेफिनेशन ऑफ डन और एक्सेप्टेंस क्राइटेरिया को मिक्स कर दिया तो.
Quality checks. There will be
तो
quality.
गाइस मैं फिर से एक एग्जांपल देता हूँ आप लोगों को. सो लेट्स इमेजिन लाइक एज सो मेनी ऑफ गुड कुक्स आर ओवर देयर, सो मेरा मन करा कि लेट्स होस्ट अ कुकरी कंपटीशन. ठीक है, सो कुकरी कंपटीशन अगर मुझे ऑर्गेनाइज करना है तो आई फेल्ट कि इट शुड बी अ ह्यूज बिग कुकरी कंपटीशन. So it should be a 3-day cookery competition. Like first day we will be making Italian food, second day Chinese, third day some Indian dishes. But इससे पहले don't you think as a group we all need to sit together and discuss कि भाई what kind of accessories or what kind of processes should be used in this cookery competition? Conditions. So basically some ground rules.
Right.
भाई जब
Ground
भी आप
rules.
कोई नया प्रोसेस स्टार्ट करते हो तो उससे पहले व्हाट डू, यू सेट अप सर्टेन ग्राउंड रूल्स. तो इन ग्राउंड रूल्स व्हाट वाज डिसाइडेड दैट सपोज फ्रेश फ्रूट्स एंड वेजिटेबल्स मस्ट बी यूज्ड. सेकंड वाज इट शुड बी ईटेबल.
Eatable.
थर्ड वाज इट शुड बी प्रेजेंटेबल. ठीक है, तो ये हमने ग्राउंड रूल्स डिफाइन कर दिए फॉर द डिश दैट वाज टू बी मेड, जज्ड नहीं, टू बी मेड. फिर सेकंड स्टेप हमारा क्या हुआ, जब हमारा फर्स्ट डे था इटालियन डिश जब हमने बनाई, तो मुझे तो भाई इटालियन में सिर्फ पिज्जा ही पता है. ठीक है, तो हमने पिज्जा के बारे में कंपटीशन रखा. तो पिज्जा में हमने क्या मेक श्योर करा कि इक्वल डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन ऑफ चीज एंड टॉपिंग्स मस्ट बी देयर, पिज्जा शुडंट बी बर्न्ड, इक्वल डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन ऑफ पीसेस शुड बी देयर. तो व्हाट आर दीज क्राइटेरियाज फॉर द पिज्जा, दैट if suppose the pizza is made, then also these criterias must be fulfilled, then only that pizza would be declared as a winner dish. But अगर आप सोचो ground rules क्या था, fresh fruits and veggies, not मतलब eatable, वो क्या बोलते हैं उसे, presentable, all these factors were considered. So they are somewhere related to these criterias but not exactly same. पिज्जा को बनाने के लिए ग्राउंड रूल्स की जरूरत पड़ी, लेकिन पिज्जा को जज किसके बेसिस पे किया गया, ऑन द बेसिस ऑफ सम क्राइटेरियाज. सिमिलरली चाइनीज डिशेस के लिए भी सर्टेन क्राइटेरियाज थे और इंडियन डिशेस के लिए भी डिफरेंट क्राइटेरियाज थे. तो नाउ कैन आई से दैट ग्राउंड रूल्स आर बेसिकली few checklist items that all the cookery items must follow. And what is criteria on the basis of which the dish was being judged? That is basically acceptance criteria for each of the cookery items. So similarly, come back to our real life world where we all are sitting together, product owner, development team, and the scrum master. And we have decided certain ground rules which the coders and testers must be following while their entire coding. So those ground rules or those checklists that the entire product backlog must be following, that is basically definition of done. And what would be acceptance criteria? Criterias on the basis of which we can say that this user story is now completed. So acceptance criteria would keep changing for all the user stories, whereas definition of done would remain same for all the user stories. सुनीता, आप तो mix नहीं करोगे ना definition of done और acceptance criteria?
Still little bit confusion.
Please,
Okay.
please. Ask.
So we have to follow specific ground rules to implement specific user stories, and to say it is completed. The acceptance criteria, what all conditions we define, that has to be met. So this is definition of done. So combining both ground rules, a checklist, and acceptance criteria.
नहीं, checklist is definition of done. Checklist जो आपने ground rule setup करे थे, that checklist is basically definition of done.
Okay.
But when a user story is to be worked upon, now imagine if suppose you were told कि you need to create a login page.
Okay.
You need to create a login page for in a user story it is mentioned. So on what basis can you verify whether the login page has been created or not? If suppose you are able to enter username and password and click on login. So this would be the acceptance criteria. Ki on what basis can you say कि this criteria has been met in the user story? जो end goal है उसको acceptance criteria कहेंगे.
Okay. So whatever checklist you call, I mean the what all conditions.
Checklist आप checklist first है, मतलब checklist वो है कि 3 conditions या 4 conditions with the help of which that user story would be worked upon. एंड रिजल्ट की तो हम यहाँ बात ही नहीं कर रहे ना, हम तो एक चेकलिस्ट की बात कर रहे हैं कि भाई ये कंडीशंस आपको मीट करनी होगी व्हेनेवर यू आर कोडिंग और टेस्टिंग.
ओके.
अब आपने कोडिंग और टेस्टिंग कर दिया, डिजायर्ड आउटकम भी मिल गया, बट आप उस डिजायर्ड आउटकम को वेरीफाई कैसे करोगे?
ओके, अंडरस्टूड. ओके, फॉर एवरी यूजर स्टोरी देयर माइट बी डिफरेंट एक्सेप्टेंस क्राइटेरिया, बट चेकलिस्ट मस्ट बी द सेम. सो दैट इज डेफिनेशन ऑफ डन एंड एक्सेप्टेंस क्राइटेरिया चेंजेस अकॉर्डिंगली.
यस. ज्योति, आप इतने परेशान और दुखी क्यों लग रहे हो?
नहीं, मैं कंसंट्रेशन से सुन रही हूँ. इट्स नॉट दुखी.
मुझे लगा कि ऐसे काफी परेशान लग रहे हो. तो गाइस, लेट्स कीप इट टिल हियर ओनली एंड लेट्स टुमारो कंटिन्यू फ्रॉम हियर. तो एज ऑफ नाउ आई होप एवरीवन हैज मेड सर्टेन नोट्स कि हाउ विल वी स्टार्ट अ एजाइल टीम, कैसे हम स्टेप बाय स्टेप इसमें आगे बढ़ेंगे.
चेतन, आई हैव अ डाउट. Okay, whatever.
एक्चुअली ना मुझे अभी थोड़ा सा कहीं जाना है. आप मुझे कल कॉल करना और बिंदास हम जो भी आपका डाउट होगा उसको
in the class also, that is fine.
Later, tomorrow is my holiday. Anyone has any doubts, you can ping me. Okay, no problem.
Okay, no problem. Thank you.
Okay. Thanks, so guys, there is a small poll. Please vote for it, and let's catch up tomorrow. Okay. Okay. Bye.
Chetan and everybody, advance to Gadi.
Advance to Gadi.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.